Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name is... No, I'm just playing. What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Elaine. I'm the owner of What? LBE. And we're still rocking and rolling. Probably gonna be my last video for the night. And then hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Got a lot of things to do tomorrow, but you know, we might just slide on back up on there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I finished show y'all my DIY snack cakes. And I know y'all thinking snack cakes. You talking about brownies and oatmeal cakes? And no, these are my snack cake gift sets. Just something. I'm really not able to do a whole lot of like the candy bouquets and things like that. So I was like, you know what, Elaine, you got a whole bunch of your cake dispensers left. Well, I ain't got a whole bunch. I got like 8 left. And I really thinking about going to get some more because I really want to do at least 15 to 20 of these. But we'll see how the time goes because I really ain't got but a couple more days. And then I have to just do strawberries because it's just me on the strawberries. My husband will help every now and then if he can. Most time he's too tired after work. So I'm going to be working them. I'm going to do some in the morning, afternoon, and night. Morning, afternoon, and night. And I should have them ready by Friday. That's the goal. That's the plan on Wednesday and Thursday, okay? Because they got to be ready by Friday. But anyway, yeah, snack cakes. Snack cake gift sets. So, I don't know if you guys are familiar with these, but these are cake dispensers. You can get them from your local Dollar Tree. Some of them sell them, some of them don't. You got to... find your store, because all of our stores don't sell these. Well, they do, but they don't have them in stock. I mean, you can order some online, but I wouldn't order them in bulk unless you're just really trying to make 50 million of these things. But I usually use these sometimes for like snack gift sets for like birthdays and stuff like that. And I know y'all been staring at these like in my all my videos. I don't post it like, what is that? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's my snack cake gift sets. And what I do is I pop the top off. They got like these 2 little latches that you latch on to the top part. And I flip the top part over. Let's bring the camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. I flip the top part over, okay? And then I'm just gonna load my snacks in. So the snacks I picked up, I think this comes out to be around about $5 or $6 per thing, which is great for me. It's my investment. And that's pretty awesome for me. I'm probably gonna sell them anywhere between $45-ish maybe. But anyway, got the container, Dollar Tree, $1.25. I picked up these individual bags of like different kinds of cereals. So some's got Lucky Charms, some has Fruity Pebbles, Captain Crunch Berries, Captain Crunch, with berries, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And I think that's it. That's all I can find. But I like these little baggies that Dollar Tree sells. That you know, it's a nice size bag that can either snack on or put it in some milk, okay? So we're going to slap that baby on one side of the thing. And now when I put this stuff in here, you're going to be able to see majority of the stuff on the sides. And then, of course, on the top, I'm going to flip the packages over. That I'm going to put on here to showcase what it is once you flip this dispenser over, okay? Next thing I'm going to put in, I'm adding my large items first. So some of these have the ice animal cookies and some of them have the regular animal cookies in them. But of course, I picked up a nice size bag of these. And we're going to slap that baby on the other side, leaving us a space in the middle. Of course, we're going to add some chips in there. So I picked up a box of chips and I just divvied it amongst all of them. And that's the best way to do it if you're trying to, you know, save on your coins, but at the same time make some awesome gifts. So of course, got some chips. Like I said, I'm gonna face them face down so that you can see them once you flip it over, as you can see. Next thing is I got another bag of chips. I'm putting 3 bags of chips in each one. I mean, I could do 2, but I prefer to do 3 because that's pretty much all there's not gonna be a whole lot of candy and stuff floating through this. When I tell you snack cakes, I mean snack, okay? Not a whole lot of candy. Only candy I'm using are these Valentine's Day suckers. Everybody gonna get quite a bit of these suckers. And then of course, y'all remember these? We got these at Dollar General for 25 cents. Everybody's getting one of those. And then I went into my Easter stash because I'm not using that many of these. So I was like, I can spare a couple for Valentine's Day. So I went and pulled out several of my slush puppies. I have God knows how many of these things. I went ham on these because these would go great in my Easter baskets. So I got quite a bit of slush puppies. I have quite a bit of airhead slush puppies. I have lemon head or sour head popsicles, Sunkist popsicles, Kool-Aid popsicles, Sonic popsicles. I grabbed them. Oh, do you hear me? These came from the Dollar General summer sale last year. And that sale was around in September, maybe? August, September is when they put the stuff on sale, I believe. It took a minute for this stuff to go down. But they end up going down to, I want to say they was either 10 cents. Or did I get these for a penny? No, I think I got these for a penny. Anyway, it was little to nothing. So I'm going to add in the slush puppies. Now, they're not going to really be able to see what the slush puppies look like. I just, tried to put it in there the best way I could. And that's pretty much what it looks like. Of course, I turned it over just to see if, they might be able to see a little bit, as you can see right there. And then the next thing is just go in and add my suckers. And of course, I'm facing them outwards as well to make sure that you can tell what they are. One going one way, one going the other. We're going to go to the sides over here in front of the cereal and put some suckers there. And then we're going to come over here in front of the animal crackers and put some suckers there. And then the last thing is we're going to, no shred needed. Honey, if you want to put shred in there, you can. It's pointless. To me, anyway. I'm not putting no shred in these things. Now, I could have put some, some confetti, because I still got a whole bag of that left. But the thing about it is, if these don't sell, I can easily take the balloon out the top and put a happy birthday balloon on it and rock it on out the door, okay? But I already know they finna fly, because what child or what does not like snacks? So anyway, of course, where the latch is not, so there's only 2 latches, and then the other 2 sides do not have a latch. I have to tape them down, baby, because let me tell y'all something. When you put quite a bit of snacks in these things, baby, they have a tendency of lifting up. And I ain't trying to lose no suckers or nothing, so I always add me a piece of tape on both sides. Flip it over, and voila. You got your snack cake gift set. And as you can see, it kind of is easier than doing a candy bouquet. The only thing you're going to stick on a stick and put in here is a balloon if you want to add a balloon. And you don't even have to add a balloon, honestly. You can just wrap some ribbon around this bad boy and put a tag on it, say Happy Valentine's Day if you really want to go there. But y'all know LB got to be a little extra. So, we got to do what we got to do. And in order to add my balloon, I always got to shrink wrap this container, because I don't want to stick no hot glue. I want the person to be able to, the parent, to be able to use this container if they so choose to. So, to save them on that, I grab my 20 by 20. Again, 20 by 20 cellophane bags. As you can see how small they are. Not that big. Big enough for this bad boy to slide right on in here. If I got it on the right side to open it up. Oh, I hate these bags. Alright, here we go. Again, bag is not that big. I just put it in there, flip it over, and fold over the extra, honey. We ain't got to be too technical with it. Fold it over, flap it over. Grab your corners, bring them in as well. And you don't have to bring it in super tight. The shrink wrap will take care of that situation. And then on these little corners here, I always like to curve those in as well. That's just my own little preference. Not too tight, but just curve it on in. And sometimes with these, I like to cut me a little slit in there. Again, my own preference. And what that does is just let some of that air out so it don't be super puffy, because I don't have time to be fighting with it. So I go ahead and prevent it by cutting me a little slit in there. Not too big. It's got to be small. And it'll allow the cellophane to wrap all the way around. Turn on your heat gun. Hold on, I got a piece out. Oh, I got some good old eyeballs. Thank you, Jesus. Some people wouldn't be able to see that. Alright, and I just let the heat gun do what it do. It's going to gravitate all that extra cellophane to back here. Nice and hot. Flip it. Smooth it down. If you do it while it's hot, it's still like flimsy and it'll fold and form to where you're trying to get it. So if it's not extremely hot, it's not as flimsy and flexible. But it just makes it nice and smooth at the bottom. Alright, and I'm just going to grab my Lazy Susan and we're just going to go to town to tighten up the rest of this. That be it. All you want to do is just make sure you seal it up. And again, that's just to prevent sealing it up is just to prevent from when I put the foam block on here. And I'm using a small piece of foam block because I'm only sticking one thing in it. Why waste my foam block? Cut your piece off, nice little cube or whatever, and stick that bad boy on there. Okay. So of course I'm using my hot glue. And I give it a few minutes because it is kind of hot. This thing right here is high temp. And it will high temp and burn you, okay? I should have turned them Cheetos. I got the Flaming Hot Cheetos upside down. Oh well, they get the point, honey. You see the flames. You see the orange bag, you know what it is. If you don't know, you'll find out once you start eating them, okay? And with this foam block, this is the same process as I do with the peanuts. I got to do those too. I just take a small little foam block and I hot glue it to the top of the peanuts. Now I don't wrap the peanuts, they already wrapped, honey. I'm not worrying about that plastic at all. Because it's just a plastic lid, and once they get done eating them peanuts, they're gonna toss them in the trash can anyway. But anyway, that's basically the same concept I'm about to do to this is the same concept I'm gonna do to the peanut trays. So if you pay close attention to this, you'll be able to do the same thing on your peanut trays if you all were able to get some of those peanuts containers for 25 cents at Dollar General. My balloons come from bargainballoons.com. Look, a lot of y'all are saying y'all been having issues with them balloons. Look, my thing is you win some, you lose some, but you live to see another day. Some of them balloons may go out, may not last, may not do something. Everything's gonna have a defect. I have some balloons that I get from Amazon that does the same exact thing. It's a chance you're taking at the end of the day. But I only paid 38 cents for my balloons, so I'm not finna lose no sleep over no 38 cents. I'm sorry, I'm not. I know, you know, because it's only like one out of... I don't even think I've had a balloon deflate yet. No, I think I have not so far. But I know I'm expecting to have at least one or two. And then also remember, everybody keeps saying you have to have helium. You do not have to have helium. There's no helium in the balloons in the store that you see on a stick. Now anything that's floating, yes, that has helium because they're trying to make them float. I don't need these to float. I'm finna hot glue them down in a foam block. What I need to float for? Okay, so there is a difference. If you're wanting them to float, yes, you need helium. If you do not want them to float and you're trying to do something like this, you don't need helium. You just need regular air. And yes, they will deflate if they get into a cold temperature, which is one of the reasons why most of my balloons are not up downstairs. I live in a house that was built in 1943. And let me tell you something. When it's cold outside, it's cold in my house. But anyway, that's just an issue you have with the balloons. Anytime they get in cold weather, cold, increments of any type of not normal temperature weather, they are going to deflate a little bit, if not a whole lot. And if you're outside without a tent, without anything guarding your tables, and you have balloons outside on your gifts, and it is cold outside, you will have deflated balloons. I don't care if they got helium in them or regular air. They gonna deflate regardless in cold temperatures. Okay? What I'm doing now is, which I need to use a longer one, I'm taking the balloon stick that came from this, because all I needed was a small piece. As you can see, I just stuck it down in the foam block, and I hot glued it in the foam block because, again, if you're in temperature weather, and you trying to carry this to your car, that balloon gonna flop straight on out of there if you ain't got it secured in there. So I'm trying to be well, rounded when it comes to securement. So if anybody purchases, the balloon ain't gonna go flying out the doggone thing before they even get it in the car. Okay, so I hot glued it. What I did, I pressed it down in the foam block where I want it to be, and then I turned around and pulled it back out, hot glued it, stuck it back down in there. So that allowed it to be stuck. Okay, next thing is you want to take your balloon stick and you want to put it in the center of your tissue paper. And I know some people use it like put theirs on skewers and then stick them in. Listen, not with this type of thing, honey. I just politely put it on a balloon stick. Stick it down, hold it down for a few seconds, and we're gonna grab another piece, honey. We're gonna keep this train rolling, okay?